We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. His past history with Richards, 4 for 12. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the 2-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Number 47, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
In there for strike one. 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone. Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. Here's Rajay Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 homers. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s and 22 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Headley is there for it. He's got it one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Carter. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird Yankees, digs in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Bird. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Davis moving in. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in now, Chase Headley. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jose Abreu.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Two out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Russell Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Russell Martin now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 home to Martin. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. High pop up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there. 1 out. And here in the season's final month, we give you a look there at where these guys sit in the division standings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, Hernan Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Rajay Davis.
Standing in now, Rajay Davis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll get back in safely. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball one. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Jose Abreu. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Chris Carter now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Greg Bird comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 19.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Calling for it. Bird. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now batting, Russell Martin. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the
He's
Yankees,
0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Segura for 1 on to first, and Headley's retired. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
2-strike changeup, but he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Line hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter. With 2 outs, you get out of the inning.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's the first strike. 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Full count. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hernan Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, look at the dive. In time.
The batter, number 2.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Again, a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Here's Rajay Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
In there, 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Full count, here it comes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Beautiful diving stop. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez.
Off for the Yankees.
He'll start things out now in the top half of the
Gary
6th.
Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Chris Carter.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
To 2-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. One away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at this sliding stop. He's out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner, and with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. This is pulled into right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. One and two. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Mike Bolsinger comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Mike Bolsinger.
Chase Headley will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Hey now.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And he takes a cold strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays 0. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball three.
Just a bit low, ball three.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Russell Martin now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adam Warren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam Warren.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. But they brought their gloves for that one out there. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looped out towards short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Carter arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in, Chris Carter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Left side. Donaldson's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Now batting, Rajay Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Tyler Clippard answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball,
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Greg Bird. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to the lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's Starlin Castro as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Runner at second, 1 away. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Two outs here with a runner at third. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
lays off 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Lifetime line against Chapman, 0 for 5. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
They'll try again, 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Castro's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Number 47 earns his 5th winner of the year. Garrett Richards is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.